was voluntary.
So then why are you drinking it?
Because I am out of other shit-tasting instant coffee, but there's a tub of cream in the fridge and I want to use it up.
Have you ever heard of water?
I've heard of water, but like, have you tried water with whipped cream?
No?
Yeah, I didn't imagine you did either. I just don't think anyone did.
So hang on. You're telling me that having terrible coffee is just an excuse to get rid of bad cream.
Yes.
Have you ever considered just throwing the bad cream out?
No. What kind of suggestion is that? Just weigh things? Come on, man.
I'd rather waste things than drink terrible coffee. I don't even like good coffee, let alone terrible coffee.
Aha. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, this game's gonna be good.
By the way,
See, this would have been fine recorded.
Yeah, I was gonna say the last minute of this was recorded. By the way.
Yep. Nice.
Good day, everybody. Welcome back to Pokemon RCL Breakdowns. This is the Season 11 Grand Finale. I am joined, as you probably noticed, by our GOAT, Mr. Davis, one of our former champions. Welcome, welcome.
Sorry, excuse me while I aggressively sip my coffee. I have some on my belly button too.
Why is it on your fucking belly button? Are you shirtless? Are you naked?
You don't need to know that.
Excuse me, sir, but what the fuck? Oh, god damn it. Alright. On our left corner, we have Slippy Slurpy, also known as Galactic Greninja or just Sean. He is the four-time champion here in RCL, winning both 3 and 4, as well as 6 and 7.
Honestly, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, he's definitely the old GOAT coming to reclaim his throne. Last time he won, Season 7 A Division happened in January of 2023.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, literally the grand final happened on the 3rd of January 2023. So it's been like 2 years, 10 months since he was standing on the grand finale stage, I believe, or at least since he won. I think he might have not made it to grand finals since, but I'm not 100% sure. Anywho, Then on our right corner, we have YouTube Lance, or Seattle Supersonic, or just Lance, who is a two-time now grand finalist. Yeah, that's how you say that. Two-time grand finalist. Losing in Season 9 to our GOAT here right now, Davis.
Hello.
Yeah, he didn't quite make it last season, but he's back again trying to claim the title once more. Very exciting game, to be honest.
And he has all the right tools to do it.
Yeah, including Terra Gambit, Ninetales, this Iron Thorns, which he loves, stupid ass Annihilate, which is so annoyingly good, the Hippo and the Spike Ball. However, Sean has the bear, the bear of greatness, Darkrai, the Edgelord, Screamtail, the fucking annoying shit that it is, as well as Goldango, and it's really odd to say, but Salamence and Glamora are actually the weak links of this team.
Salamence is by tiering the weakest on this team, which is just ridiculous.
That's what I'm saying. Like, Glamora and Salamence being the worst Pokemon on a team that's a really scary sentence to say, honestly.
Well, technically, Screamtail, I believe it's either RU or UU. Salamence, I believe that is UU, firmly. So, even the bad Pokemon on this team looks pretty dang good.
Yeah, okay, but Screamtail may not be good in, like, standard play, but in draft, it's really good, and especially on a player like Sean, it just matches him perfectly.
That is fair, and I will refrain from complaining about the mess rate on this team, because it is not showing up this time in the final.
Yeah, this fucking Screamtail is 43rd in kill leaders.
That is just unbelievable. What the hell happened here?
It's got 5 kills, which is way
Did
more
they just
than...
slowly tickle things to death with play rough?
I think half the time it's making people kill themselves with struggle.
Oh, that's not great. Well, okay,
uh,
mental health is important. Do not struggle alone, guys.
so true, so true. All right, let's get this game going now, shall we? Leads Darkrai and Overquill. What's chat?
Mm.
5 out of 7 predicted. Prepped for a lot of versions, but Mence and Ursaluna was not one of them. Fun fact: I mocked against Lance, and in my Mence set was very good against him. It almost beat him.
Yeah,
Um,
that's kind of the issue with having Ninetale as your fairy.
yeah,
It has a very crippling full-time resistance to steel coverage,
yeah.
and honestly doesn't quite function like a normal fairy.
No, it doesn't. Ninetales
Mm.
Alola is a very odd Pokemon. I like it a lot, but it's definitely more niche than you want your fairy to be, and definitely. Well, I think as an ice type it's fine, but as a fairy type it's definitely limited.
It is almost like Tyranitar in Gen 3, where it is just you kind of want to use it because it has that typing, and the weather is kind of there as a bonus.
That's valid.
But yeah, it's just the function varies different from its tiers.
That's fair. I don't know. I had a
Mm.
really cool fairy Terra Fairy Salamence set because he has literally zero fairy resists.
Yeah, Terra Ground's an interesting choice. Definitely hits very, very hard with already access to Earthquake.
Yeah. He
Good defensive
definitely he
target.
doesn't have any resistances either. I'm now noticing to
Not on
ground.
this roster right now, but I
He does
think
on his
in
team
coming back.
overall, but not in this
Correct.
roster. So ground is definitely threatening. His
Yeah.
by the way, his only resist is not a resist. It's Latias.
Ah, yes.
Which if you're a DD
Latvia.
set, then you're just gonna Dragon Claw and say bye bye anyway.
And you can't really get a more solid lineup against Latias with a Darkrai, a Screamtail, and a Goldengo.
Yeah, he's not exactly afraid of Latias.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
yeah, let's see how this
Um.
goes.
Yeah, the Darkrai is. He's looking straight to Annihilate. Okay, he is very.
And
Lance
Ninetales
must be
out.
very, very sure that the Darkrai is a taunt set, or perhaps will Nasty Claw, Will-O-Wisp being eaten by Hippolyon.
Yeah.
Um, I think that staying from Sean on the second turn, very courageous almost. Sean could
Yeah,
have had
I
an Earthquake, but
absolutely agree. The not I'm assuming his item is Chopple and that he knows he lives a CC. However, even with that, if he's a Final Gambit
Final
set, you
Gambit.
just lose your
Yeah.
Darkrai right there, you know?
Well, Final Gambit is a bit hard to click this game because Goldango can take advantage of it momentarily.
That is true,
Um,
yeah.
yeah, but I think U-turn's definitely the right play, and Sean's staying in. Yeah, Will-O-Wisp is free. Unfortunately, the King Gambit one hasn't Terra beat, went for the Terra Steel, I believe.
What's it?
Which I believe. Oh, Terra Fly. Sorry, the
Yeah.
coloration on the screen is a bit different. Yeah, Terra Fly. So stronger against
Funnily enough,
Ursaluna's Earthquake.
both of his terrors are flying in this game.
Yeah, no, he really wants to make sure Ursaluna cannot destroy his shit, I suppose.
Yeah. Which, you know what? I don't blame him. That bear is scary.
Yeah, it is interesting. I mean, Terra Dog seems to be more viable in this game, but yeah.
Honestly,
Click. Okay, this Dark is ridiculously bulky.
yeah. Honestly, though, I might just be retarded here, but I kind of think that he should have stayed in with Overquill. Oh, because, yeah, okay, he hard predicts it's a taunt set, so that he doesn't go for hazards. I get that. But genuinely, I feel like Gunk Shot or Poison Jab is enough, no?
If I had to guess, I think Lance recognizes that Overquill is very strong against Screamtail. He must have realized that, the Gambit has issue dealing with Screamtail because it's so much slower. The same goes for the Iron Thorn. Being locked into Encore / Disable is it's just annoying. It pretty
Yeah.
much invalidates all boosting set.
That's fair, yeah.
Yeah, so keeping Overquill out of Will-O-Wisp range with Gunshot available still, that is the long-term better choice.
Yeah, okay, I can see what you're saying. Anywho, he taunts the hippo finally.
Yeah, if I've been taunted again. Not going for the earthquake here is actually okay. Go back to now, like knock off.
Okay, it was
Oh, okay. So
scarfed.
yeah, this Darkrai is like a stall breaker.
Yeah, this is such
Okay.
an interesting Darkrai set. It's really good. Also, not Chople actually.
If I had to guess, this Darkrai probably just wants to live CC with ridiculous amount of bulk investment. That's probably doable. Darkrai doesn't have the worst bulk. It's a mythical
Yeah.
after all.
Let's damage calc this shit, shall we?
Sure. I'm kind of doing the same thing, so I'm
I
just gonna
mean,
assume
Darkrai
max
is
bulk.
70 and 90, which is not that much.
Yeah, the problem is Annihilate, most people don't realize it's actually not that strong off the rip.
Okay, he has to work
Okay.
very hard to live this, and even then, it's actually still a roll. Like max attack adamant CC to max defense bold Darkrai is 88 to 104.
Yeah, that's fair.
31.3% chance to Oko. Honestly, I don't know if I'd take those odds.
Yeah, no, that's a difficult off to take. Sean's definitely gambling something here.
Yeah, he certainly
Um,
is.
yeah, it's not lefty, so I'm gonna assume that was boots.
I don't think it would be boots, only because he led it, which makes me think it was designed as a lead.
Uh, could be not. I mean, I don't think Sean crafted this set should be led. It's just it seems to be good. This particular instance.
Maybe so. But yeah, I'm definitely unsure about this Darkrai set. The set definitely worked out well, but I'm just not 100% sure. I mean, with Sean, we can definitely argue Giga Brain, he fucking knew he wasn't going to CC because Goldengo's right there.
Yeah, that's
But-
the thing with playoff games. Both players already are presumed to be very good. You can start to make very bold predictions and likely to get away with it.
Yeah, and well, it definitely worked out. Whether it's the optimal play or not, I'm kind of thinking it's not. But regardless of whether it was, it did work out for him. I think
Yeah, definitely.
sacrificing what I'm going to call a disruption Darkrai for burns on Hippowdon on and Annihilate is kind of already a win as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, Will-O-Wisp is very free against Lance's team. He doesn't have a natural fire type on the squad,
Yeah.
and Terrify wasn't chosen here. So maybe Sean recognizes that and chooses to go for Will-O-Wisp to cripple something first.
Yep.
All right, so 2 burned, but Darkrai's down and Glimmer's in.
Yeah.
Go for the King Gambit, and is it a corrosion set?
We're
Okay,
not
switch is
sure.
out.
I will actually hang on. Going back to our last thing as well. I will say I'm wondering if he planned on just dying here, and was gonna go to it kind of in like a situation of he either dies is because it's a scarf set and he gets a free switch to Goldango to, do Goldango things, or he expects the Lance to predict him, go to U-turn, and he gets a free burn off.
It is possible it's a Resto Chesto Darkrai. The item hasn't been revealed, the 4th move was never clicked, and yeah, if he's letting the Darkrai go this easily, it must mean the Darkrai doesn't have really... It has already achieved its role, which is to burn things, especially on the Annihilate, and it doesn't have a special move, which means its damage potential is already not there.
Yeah.
It could be possible.
I don't know. That was just something that I thought about afterwards. But the fact that it swapped out immediately makes me think that it's not corrosion. But
yeah. Oh, Salamence not intimidate, anticipating. Oh yeah. Okay, so not going for the intimidate Salamence, meaning he's anticipating a defiant King Gambit instead of Overlord.
Yeah.
Okay, Waterfall. Oh, that does nothing. Yeah. This is really, really strong.
Also,
and
it's non-burn facade, which is funny, but I'm not surprised. The
Yeah,
waterfall flinch is funny, and it's a fucking rest sleep talk set. Ah.
Of course it is.
Yeah, I was
Why
gonna
would
say.
not be?
Of course it
No,
is.
but it makes sense because when you're asleep, it actually triggers guts.
Yeah, it does. That's why I'm
Yeah,
saying like it's a great set. Do you remember we used this one time?
I believe I do. Yes.
Yeah.
It didn't work because I think it was part of you.
Yeah,
I don't.
basically. It didn't work because I was bad, but I'm glad that we had the mega mind of Sean, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. Okay, bro. Okay,
Yeah,
the
this
nine tails
Ninetales I
in.
can definitely
Okay.
see being an issue.
Yeah, the
It gets the
Lance has
veil up,
used of offensive nine tail, defensive nine tail, raw nine tail, all the shit.
and
Oh,
it is
okay, it is
corrosion. You were
corrosion.
correct.
Yeah, it's corrosion. Yeah, it's a false sense of security alarm being lured into against elements back in. Iron Head, that's a decent amount of damage,
I'm
but
also
I
hold
think
up, hold up, hold up. This is a fucking balloon flying like terror flying set. That's really fucking funny.
Kiki does not want to be stopped by the S11.
Yeah,
Just
no,
really
he's
doesn't like S11.
that's actually really fucking funny.
It actually is, yeah.
Does he have any stronger move than Ironhead? No, he wouldn't.
Well, he had to go to Cowtail, but given that it's a Terra Flying set, it is possible it doesn't have Cowtail. It could be a Sucker Punch, Iron Head, Terra Blast, Soul Stand set.
Yeah. Though I wouldn't expect him to bring Swords Dance with Screamtail being here.
Uh, correct. Yeah, no, I mean, Spintail is not a guaranteed addition to the team, so he could have brought it.
I don't know, with Sean I feel like it is. He brought it every single week.
No, that is it.
And
That is it.
let's be real here, it's such a him Pokemon, right?
It is. It definitely is. But yeah, I had and Kata doesn't have too much of a power difference, to be fair. It is not hitting that 50% range no matter what it does. So Salamence is gonna walk Gambit here just by roosting. Yep, and Sean recognizes that. Sorry, Lance recognizes that. Goes for the roost. Iron Thorn. Okay.
Gets his Terror
Goes
off.
for the Terra
This
immediately.
fucking Terror
Okay,
Blast fucking hurts, man.
that screams choice band to me.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. Mans comes back in. This Mans is interesting. It has Rocky Helmet, it is Moxie, it has Roost, and has Roar. So likely its only attacking move is a ground type move.
Yeah, I'd say EQ's all it's got.
Yeah, but okay. Well, it's Roar, so it's not Dragon Tail, so Earthquake plus something else. Not sure what it is yet, but we'll see.
Yeah. It gets Glim back out, who gets roared out immediately, bringing Salamence back in.
It is Roar 9 tail again. Hell yeah.
Oh my lord.
Alright.
Set them. No. I thought he was going to set
Oh,
another
that
veil.
blizzard doesn't hurt.
No, this Glim is bulky, man.
This, yeah, Black Sludge bulky.
Immortal Spin doesn't work.
Uh-huh. Gambit is gonna double into her power down. Override the weather. And okay, doesn't achieve much right here.
No.
But then
It's more laser spikes.
it's unfortunate that it's burned because Sean's ground resist is gone. But yeah, Mortal Spin. Okay, this is a net loss for Lance, unfortunately.
I will say, I think it's funny, both players wanted to have to stack the other.
Yeah, I mean, Sean has lost his hovering Pokemon, so the spike will be fully effective.
Yeah.
And Lance recognized that Gambit is already gone, so just like, yeah, do things with it.
Do
It's
things.
Thorns back in.
Yep, Thorns is going to take
Okay.
another life.
Yeah, Luna's gone. Okay, go for the Earth. Yeah, Lance recognizes that, yeah, Earth ground is gone.
This was a massive misplay on his part.
Yeah, if that Glamora has been left alive, it would be a lot harder for the Ninetale to function. But
Yeah.
it's gone now.
Yeah, that was honestly a massive misplay on Sean's side.
Yeah.
I'm assuming he had his Glamora outspeed like Iron Thorns, which was speed creeping something else, and then instead Lance just went with max speed Thorns.
It could have even been Jolly, because that 58% against Men's is screams banded, but not adamant banded to me.
You think?
Could be.
Let's run the calc real quick.
Yeah, I know Thorn has surprisingly disappointing stats, unfortunately.
Yeah, that moment when somehow both future Hydreigon and future Tyranitar are just bad, right?
it's hard to be better than a pseudo legendary. To be fair.
Yeah, but what about a pseudo legendary that's like?
Would
That's the thing. The paradox Pokemon are meant to be Pokemon that are made like better. So you'd think it's a like boosted like they would maybe take it out of its like special attack and put more into its physical attack or something. But
Well, now that you mention it, the only paradox mon that's better than a pseudo is Roaring Moon, and that's because Roaring Moon is just ridiculous. Yeah, Thorns worse than T-Tar, and Jugular's is worse than Hydreigon. I don't think I'm missing anyone else here.
No, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, no, that should be about it. So, I mean, Thorn still hits hard. 134 attack is very high.
Jesus Christ. So you know how you're saying about Jolly Choice Band?
Yes.
Jolly Choice Band and is supposed to do 72 to 84. So that 50 whatever percent, that's actually like max. That was a high roll from Jolly Choice Band to max bulk Salamence.
I will say this is definitely a max bulk Salamence.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about it because it had to forego Intimidate in anticipation for the Defiant King Gambit, so it has to make up for it with just a ridiculous amount of bulk.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. However, I will throw out that if it is adamant, then it means it was like a mid lower roll. But yeah, I'm not sure.
Sounds about right.
Either Jolly max roll or adamant mid to low roll.
I want to say it's Jolly max roll maybe. Not sure.
Yeah, I'm not. I wish I knew the specifics of it, but I'm not 100% sure on what his miscalc was. He says I've miscalced, but I'm not sure exactly where. I assume somewhere in the speed department, but I'm not sure on the specifics. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's got to be the speed department. Yeah.
Yeah.
Again,
I'm assuming that he expected Iron Thorns to speed creep something else, and then Glimwood's speed creep that speed creep, but instead it's just max speed Thorns would be my guess.
Yeah, I'll have to say that's gotta be it. But yeah, regardless, the Glenmora is gone.
Yeah.
Has to play a game without it. And the Scream counts in.
Yeah. Is it just me, or is just continuing to spam Earthquake good here? No?
Well, it's... well, no, because it's not making progress.
How so?
Well, Earthquake wouldn't be strong enough to push the 2-hit KO on Screamtail, and is most definitely the Wish Protect set, which means it might just be easier to go to something else that can disrupt the Screamtail.
Damn, genuinely, I thought it would do more damage, but no, you're absolutely right. It's not hitting that Tsuko.
Yeah. Oh, also, if Screamtail goes for the disable here, it will just be locked into nothing. It will be locked into struggle the next turn, but does nothing this turn. So switching on is definitely the right play.
Well, actually, with 2 layers of spikes up, there's a 69.5% chance to 2-ko with Earthquake after spikes.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Screamtail can just disable you because Screamtail's way faster than Iron Form.
Oh, true. It doesn't need to encore then disable it in this because it's choice band.
Yeah.
It just needs to disable it. Never mind then. Yeah, no, you're absolutely right.
Yeah, Screamtail without any investment in speed stat. Holy shit.
Yeah, it's not even close.
Nope.
Screamtail's speed is like stupid.
Yep.
So no, yeah, he absolutely didn't make the correct play.
Okay,
Is he gonna set up another? Yep, Veil's coming in.
String cheese. God damn it. Alright, Hippo comes in.
I don't think Hippo's gonna be all that good with it being burned.
It's more like. Oh wait, no, that takes not a lot of damage. Just Hippo's very special defensive.
Is he sacking Salamence? Okay, no.
No, Salaman's looking for the opportunity to boost.
Yeah, which he
And
definitely
and
got.
gets it.
He needed to go for that EQ, I suppose. He's getting more hazards up.
Not sure if it's necessary or even makes a difference, to be fair. We'll win. Spring Cheese back in.
Yeah.
Okay, Earthquake's 3 hit,
Yeah,
but it
definitely.
wouldn't do a lot. It would not do. Oh.
He just
okay.
whirlwinds again.
Oh,
getting
good
even more hazards
prediction.
down.
That would have been useless against Golando.
Yeah.
Alright,
Very hard predict, but it definitely worked out for him, I think. Oh, okay, he's getting roared out again, but this actually is good for him. It's Iron Defense!
Iron Defense? Are you serious? I I did not know it learns that.
Yeah, neither did I until watching this game, like the replay the morning after. It's just such an absurd, like, this is one of those things about, like, Pokemon from Gens 1 through 3. It's especially prevalent with Gen 1, but even all the way up to Gen 3, where it's just, things will learn moves, and it's just like, how and why, but okay.
Rhyhorn learns Surf, by the way.
Yeah, right on, fucking Tauros learns Blizzard, too. And Thunder.
Okay, I guess this explains why Sean thinks he can get away with not only Intimidate. Yeah, Iron Defense will definitely do it.
Yeah. However, I don't know if it'll live a Blizzard from a Ninetales.
I do not think it lives a Blizzard. He has to switch, but Goldengo's about as free to get.
Yeah, but, I mean, he'll probably just either roar or veil. But if he roars again, then he just gets even more even more hazard damage.
Hazard damage, correct. So, yeah, Lance has a good turn. He has up again.
Yeah. And if he just does Earthquake, I'm assuming the snow boosted defense Ninetales can probably live 1, right?
It will be very easy for Ninetales to live at least 2.
You think it'll live 2?
Yes, because the Salamence has a lot of defensive aspect.
That's true. It has no attack, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, he goes for the roost on the... Oh, wait, that was a switch.
Yeah,
he doesn't die either. Fucking hell.
Well, yeah, okay, Nihilife's gonna do nothing. What is the click here? Does the final game? No,
oh, he's trying to go for the...
No, he can't even die properly.
No, it's fine. He died to burn. He died properly. He died a hero.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, Gold's back in. Does he roll?
No,
he veils.
This Goldengo has recover. I'm gonna have to imagine it does, but
yeah,
it may him get without it.
Oh, and trick. Me
no,
and
it might be a recover instead. Yeah.
Scarf Hippowdon, that's yeah. He doubles into Thorns. This is his chance to get another big hit off. Yup.
Oh, Mance is gone. Okay. Very commanding
is
position.
Down.
Okay, but he has to see. Oh,
Gets
wait, no, Lance is a really difficult endgame here because Iron Thorn cannot break Tail. It will just be locked into Disable forever. Disable has 32 PP.
Isn't that not true though? If look at it this way, because he has to have used the move the previous turn. So if he, okay, look at it this way, right? If Thorns kills Goldengo, then he swaps out, sacks Ninetales, brings in Thorns back. Then Thorns will kill Screamtail with Terra Blast. Probably no.
That is the case. However,
he has to have used
Screamtail has a no risk move. It can click Protect, which
true.
doesn't matter which move Thorn clicks, and then go to Disable.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Yeah, always. If Iron Thorn is the last Pokemon left alive, Sean automatically wins.
Yeah, no, you're right. And he doesn't really have enough breaking power between Burned Scarf Hippowdon and I don't think, like, this is definitely not exactly an offensive Ninetales set. So I don't think...
It depends on the last move. If it's Moonblast, it's GG. If it's Encore, then it's an even game. If it gets Encore into Disable or Encore, then yeah, there's still a chance. But bottom line is if it lands only makes it to the end of the game with Iron Storm left, then he lost.
Yeah.
Which is unfortunate.
Thorns can never beat Tail.
Correct.
Yeah, he's forced out. He gets free recovery now.
Yeah.
Goes for Protect.
What is
Aurora Veil.
Aurora Veil again? Yeah, the Witch Protect says way too powerful right here.
So we still don't know its last move.
Yeah, but it's very likely there's Moonblast.
Okay, he goes out to Thorns. Okay, so he now gets to kill the Goldengo.
Well, not necessarily.
I mean,
Screamtail can take a hit easily, dude. Yeah, it doesn't even need to take a hit, just protects.
He is on.
Oh, it is Encore. Good, very good.
Now
Lance has two-way out of this game now. Okay, go for the string sheet. Roll goes. Okay, that was not a good click, Lance, unfortunately. I'll even go ahead and say, yeah, no, that was a big blunder because Raw. Either it rolls the Screamtail into Goldengo, which means it gets the wish safely, or the role goes into Goldango, which wouldn't work. So in either situation, Raw was like possibly the worst play here. I think the better play will be to go into
Thorns.
go into Iron Thorn there.
Yeah.
No, not even Hipalon. He has to go into Thorn and get ready to take another big swing.
Yeah.
But yeah, this turn he could have made it difficult for Lance to win because Goldango's back to healthy.
Yeah, with having both Screamtail and Goldango at 100%, and now
okay,
Hippo's
this is
down,
hard.
I think this is over for him though.
It is hard now. Lance still has that encore makes a big difference. 42. Okay. Do they predict?
He goes to 9
They do not. They
tails.
just switch immediately.
He gets disabled.
Yeah.
He gets the free switch in. That's very nice.
Okay.
Wishes, Aurora
Unfortunately,
Veils.
Ninetale has no progress ability against the String Cheese.
And he gets the encore. I think that's game for Lance. He just made a big misplay.
Yeah, that turn was.
He needed to encore his wish, not get encored into Veil. I think no.
No, I don't think the outcome of that exchange even matters. Even if it encores into Wish, he then goes into Goldango safely and clicks Make It Rain.
But that's the thing.
And then
He can then swap to Thorns and just Earthquake. Surely Gold doesn't.
Well, no,
leave the
Thorn
big-
doesn't take. Thorn doesn't take Make It Rain very well. Thorn doesn't have the special Poke variant up.
Mm,
And it's flying type now, so it doesn't resist Make It Rain. This Thorn,
it
even though it
wouldn't
doesn't
be
take Spike, it is on a timer.
yeah.
Okay. Protect. Yeah. This is a no risk play.
Yeah.
Now he does it.
Yeah. Yeah. This game's kind of over. He can't.
Unfortunate one turn. It took one turn of back off.
Yeah. This game is unfortunately there's just nothing you can do about it. That's yeah.
Okay. Yeah. This is what Lance supposed to tell pretty much. Okay. Yeah. The win condition's been met. Sean takes
Yeah.
the game.
Lance even says GG will play at that point.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that hurts. Damn.
Yeah. And that's the thing. He did live and make it rain. So.
Yeah, he did. Okay, that's fair.
Unfortunately, that's the end.
Yep.
Wow, this is a 65 turn long game.
I remember skipping ahead a little bit when I was watching the replay on my own. Okay. Again, extremely high level game. The result ended up pretty much being determined on that one turn.
Yeah,
It
unfortunately
was a
so.
momentary lapse of judgment. Yeah, honestly, I couldn't blame Lance. You played 60 turns of Pokemon. Stamina is an issue. Like focus waning, that is more than understandable.
Yeah, this one right here, turn 52, the
The roll.
swapped in roll.
Yeah. This is the turn where Goldango receives the wish and can now realistically contest the Iron Thorn with full health.
I'm just giving the spoiler chatter a little read. See if there's anything that they want mentioned.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So that turn with the miscalc we were talking about for Glamora,
Here.
that wasn't a misclick. That was a misread. He thought the Iron Thorns killed with Terra Blast, not with Earthquake.
Oh, okay. Yeah, alright. That was an interesting one.
Yeah, that's gotta suck.
Fair enough. I would say overall, Sean's entire lineup is slightly more potent than Lance's. So the fact that Lance realistically could have won this is already pretty amazing.
Well, yeah, it all came down to this stupid fucking Screamtail with no attacks once again.
It is the only Mon in the game that is not an Uber that is both bulky and ridiculously fast.
Yeah, it's got such
Yeah.
a unique spot in its like what it can do. It's honestly brilliant.
Yep. The typing is great too. I don't want to say Sean only won because he has Screamtail, because he most likely could have pulled something else without it.
Yeah.
But he did use that correctly, very correctly, in fact. I think the moment he realized that Iron Storm was banded, he had a game set. He had a game plan made mid-game to find that one-on-one with Screamtail versus Iron Storm, and that's the point he won the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, so incredibly well played, both.
Yeah. This game went for over an hour as well.
I'm not surprised. It was 60 turns.
Yeah. Yeah, it's such a sad game for Lance as well. This is his second time losing in the grand finals.
It took Wolfie Glick 3 times in the finals to win championship eventually too.
This is true, and as one of the commentators said about Wolf when he lost his second one, if you want to be the champion, you have to beat the best, and Wolfie is the best, and I'm going to turn that on Lance. To be the champion, you have to beat Lance, and Lance is still stupidly difficult to beat. So still props to both players, both fucking incredible as always. Sean
Definitely.
finally achieving his long dream of having 5 championship belts to his name.
He has enough for infinite content now.
Yeah. He can retire knowing no one's ever going to match that.
Yeah, that is honestly ridiculous. Even makes the former champions feel a bit inadequate to be there.
Well, we have, I think, 7 different champions across our 11 seasons.
Oh, yep.
And there's only 2 of them who have won more than 1 season. Being him at 5 and Mez with 2.
It's still ridiculous Mez won 2 as well. How the guy went from last place in the season to champion?
Yeah, season 4 he was dead last. Season 5 he was the champion. Crazy shit, right?
He found the right way to play Pokemon.
Literally, in 1 season he went and had a training arc in the mountains, returned a champion.
Yup.
Yeah, in season 1 we had Rose, who kind of fell off. He had like 1 lucky game against Akshi, and that's kind of how he won. Skyquake in season 2, who's like retired. Then 3 and 4 Sean. 5 was Mez. 6 and 7 are Sean. Then 8 was Mez. Then 9 is you. 10 is Gray, and 11 is Sean, as said.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, good job, everybody.
Yeah, great game. I think this will be the last season for Generation 9, right?
I think there'll be one more, but it'll be like using PLZA Gen 9 rather than Scarlet Violet Gen 9.
I would like to count PLZ as Gen 10 already because come on, we have Mega Raichu. Mega Raichu X and Y now. Come on. It doesn't, nothing else smells like Gen 10 more than that.
You know what? Fair play. But it's the same with like PLA. That's still a Gen 8 game, even though it like feels more, because that's the thing, until the next mainline game, everything that comes after it is considered that same generation. So because like PLA came out before Scarlet Violet, it's a Gen 8 game, you know what I mean?
I suppose. Well, that season, if it actually happens, it's gonna be ridiculous. Some of these new megas are freaking ridiculous.
Yep, I can't wait to play with all my new toys, you know? That's the issue, there's so many cool new ones, I don't know which one to try.
Yep, I know. What do you mean your Fire Blast can two-hit KO Dragapult and possibly outspeed it? What do you mean?
Alright, well, for our not closing, actually I got another speech to go, but what's your favorite new mega?
It has to be Zeraora because it looks like it ate a Lux, right?
You know what? That's very, very valid.
I wouldn't be surprised if it doesn't need a Mega Stone just like Mega Rayquaza. It just takes a couple of Luxray with it in the pocket, and when it's in the Mega, it just like eats it. It just eats it, head to toe. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm gonna say my favorite might actually be Delphox. I really fuck with the Mega.
Oh yeah, no, that's the one that two-hit KOs Dragapult with Fire Blast and potentially outspeed it.
The crazy thing is, I didn't even know that. How what the fuck?
It has very high special attack stat.
Yeah, Jesus. Okay. Good job, Delphox, I guess.
I distinctly remember in a past conversation you said Delphox is bad because the stab combination is bad. And then I look at the type chart and I realize it's only awarded by the Incineroar and the Water Darks. And Incineroar is realistically the only thing that was reliably. But I'm pretty sure.
So what I'm hearing is it's gonna be dog shit in VGC and it's gonna be like OU or Uber in standard play.
Unless it has expanding force, which means it will delete everything that is not Incineroar.
Or any other dark type, but yeah.
Which makes it a very healthy metagame.
Fair play. I'd also like to say, good job to Iron Thorns for getting 4 of the kills that game.
Yes, sir. I think that's my comment after the game. I am amazed by how much progress this band Iron Thorns made.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been a very interesting season. What are your thoughts now that post-season? What are your thoughts on the RPI system?
I still do not understand it. I think a system where up until the very last game is played, nobody knows who's going to end up where is very interesting.
I mean, you can definitely take educated guesses, though.
Yeah, but you cannot outmath Microsoft Excel, man.
Very true, yes.
That's just not going to happen. And I think we need to potentially find a better way to mitigate the advantage a player can gain from being placed at the top of the draft order. Because some of these drafts are definitely benefiting a lot from having access to those really powerful Pokemon. And potentially the second pick too.
Well, I mean, the crazy thing is, okay, your shared Palafin, I'm not going to say too much on because it was shared. Ziggy's Raging Bolt, where was that in the leaderboard? It was very good, yes. Got 11 kills, which is definitely up there. But he didn't do very well. Okay, that's one example. Zeus's Iron Valiant, again, that also did pretty well. And he did fairly okay. He was, 8th place, and then he won his playoff game. Josh's Great Tusk. Man, I don't even know where this guy... Okay, there he is. In 12th. And then he only got 7th and then lost his first round in playoffs.
I am going to interject right here. I wasn't just talking about the fact that those Pokemon are very good. I mean, of course, they're good. They're the top point value Pokemon. I'm talking about the fact that some of these drafts are definitely looking a bit stale if you would direct attention to Ziggles and the Frenchman who has basically copied Sean's homework from a certain season.
Yeah, okay. Definitely, I definitely agree there. Ziggy literally cheated his own team from last season. He just recreated that shit. And then fucking Bacchus. Yeah. Where the hell's Bacchus in this thing? There he is. Bacchus has got I think he got 7 out of 10 Pokemon, 7 or 8 from Sean last season.
Yup.
But still, in saying that, I don't think it's a huge issue. And even if it was an issue, I think that's not because of the player, the first draft order player. I think it's just that we've been playing the same metagame for maybe too long now. And that's actually what I kind of was talking to Ziggy about, at the end of, not at the end, but, near the beginning of this season. Maybe it's time we try out one season of Nat Dex before going to, Gen 10 kind of thing. He didn't want to hear it. He doesn't like Nat Dex.
Yeah, to be frank, neither do I. What I was just trying to suggest is that we take all the players, instead of doing, instead of doing the pick starting from round 1, let's say you have N's of players, let's say 8 players. We take the 8 most expensive Pokemon on the board, we shuffle them, we randomly assign it to each player. That effectively nullifies round 1 advantage, because nobody is getting what they want, they're playing with what they get. But they're all good Pokemon, so it doesn't really give you this advantage.
I think that might be fun as a side event, but that's kind of defeats the point of draft.
Thank you, yes. I think this is where you saw the real I am wanting chaos. Yes?
Yeah, Chaos is fun for a side event, but for Draft League, I think that's really dumb.
Yeah, no, I also just realized a major flaw in the plan because some Pokemon have way higher point value than Terras. Like, if you just get, or I don't know, if you get Pallet in round 1 and then you turn around and get Terra Raging Ball round 2, oh wait, no, you have the strongest card in the game. Oh great, okay. Full plan. Kind of didn't say anything.
Fair enough. I'd like to once again say sorry to Aiden and Lupus who did not make it through this season. You will both be dropping to B Division.
I'm looking both.
Yep, but honestly, both players are capable of fighting their way back up to A Division.
Yes.
Neither is written in stone.
Yeah, I played Lupus personally. Make good plays. I just think the forcing his draft has betrayed him.
I don't know. On one hand, I agree his draft is wait.
It's not bad, but it has major flaws and good players.
It's a very interesting draft, I'll say. Very interesting draft. I think it's really bad. It does have good pieces. And like Masquerada and like Bundle's meh, but like, you know, Masquerada, Kyurem, Sizzle, like it's got good pieces. Like offensively, and, you know, Garg, Skell, E, and Swampert defensively. But it's just, even the things like the draft order, getting Garg round 2, I think is a waste.
It's a very good Pokemon. It's a Terra Hawk, and he paired it with another Pokemon who's a Terra Hawk.
Yeah.
So he always has one Pokemon who's lacking each game and has the major weakness.
Yeah, and his removals hit him on top at 4 points that he got the round prior to Kyurem, just to be clear.
Hey, Sizzle learns default too, do not forget.
Does it in this generation?
It does indeed.
Okay, I thought it might have.
They can still do fog.
Okay. I don't know, man. His draft is very goofy. In saying that, so was where is this man? There he is. So was Aiden's. I was never a big fan of Aiden's team. It's not like it's bad. It's just lacking, I find.
I refuse to talk shit about the team with Guardian Fire on it. I'm sorry.
Okay, so what about it now?
Damn, the team's ass. 17 points left and everything.
Yeah. Anywho. Yeah. Any other final words from you, good sir?
I think my girlfriend just tried to call you gay, and I think that's valid.
Tell your girlfriend next time I'm there, I'm gonna slap her in the face.
Hey, this is YouTube, not porn.
Alright then. Fair enough.
No.
Oh boy. Alright, well, thank you everyone once again for a great season of RCL. Next time, we will be back with the Swiss Natdex season. It's going to be cross-divisional. It's going to be a ton of fun. I'm not 100% sure how I'm going to do the YouTubing of it, considering that there's going to be more than 8 games every week, and that may get long. But we will see what I do with that. So, thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, any way out, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.
Okay.
Say bye, you dick knob.
No, I will not.
Say it.
No.
The video stays recording until you say it.
I am not going to say bye.
You just did, loser.